Welcome to Balance Unleashed, your sanctuary for holistic well-being. Here we explore the intricate tapestry of life, seeking harmony between mind, body, and spirit. We believe that true well-being is not just about physical health, but about cultivating a balanced and fulfilling existence. Join us as we explore the positive and negative influences of AI on all aspects of our lives, from social connections to psychological landscapes and the very essence of our culture. In this episode, we'll be discussing AI and the paradox of loneliness, and how it is changing life under all its aspects. Let's explore the new world of AI together. We live in a hyper-connected world. The internet grants us instant communication with anyone, anywhere. Social media platforms buzz with billions of users sharing their lives and connecting with others. Yet, amidst this digital symphony, a paradox unfolds. Rates of loneliness are rising. Despite constant contact, more people feel isolated and disconnected than ever before. This is the crux of the loneliness paradox: more connections, less contact. This paradox is particularly relevant in the age of AI, where technology is increasingly designed to mimic and even replace human interaction. AI chatbots offer companionship, social robots promise friendship, and algorithms curate our online experiences. This begs the question, can technology truly combat loneliness? Or does it further exacerbate the issue? This essay delves into the complex relationship between technology, AI, and the loneliness paradox. We will explore why this paradox exists, the psychological impact of loneliness, and how technology both contributes to and potentially alleviates this growing concern. By understanding the interplay between our digital and physical lives, we can begin to bridge the gap and foster more meaningful connections. The rise of social media plays a significant role in the loneliness paradox. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter offer a seductive, promise-instant connection with hundreds, even thousands of friends. We curate our online personas, showcasing idealized versions of ourselves, and engage in a constant stream of likes, comments, and shares. This creates an illusion of connection, a superficial sense of belonging that masks a deeper yearning for genuine human interaction. However, these online interactions often lack the depth and nuance of face-to-face conversations. Body language, tone of voice, and the shared experience of physical presence are absent. We present edited versions of ourselves, carefully crafted to garner approval and envy. This creates a distorted perception of reality, where everyone else seems happier, more successful, and more connected than we are. The result? Increased feelings of loneliness, inadequacy, and social comparison. Loneliness in this context is not merely about being alone. It's about feeling emotionally disconnected, unseen, and unheard. It's about craving authentic interaction, a sense of belonging that transcends the fleeting gratification of online validation. While technology facilitates communication, it doesn't necessarily foster genuine connection. In fact, it can often serve as a barrier, preventing us from forging the deep, meaningful relationships that are essential for our well-being. Loneliness is not just a fleeting emotion. It has profound psychological and physiological consequences. Chronic loneliness has been linked to an increased risk of depression, anxiety, heart disease, and even premature death. It can weaken the immune system, disrupt sleep patterns, and impair cognitive function. In fact, studies have shown that chronic loneliness can be as detrimental to one's health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. From an evolutionary perspective, humans are social creatures. We are hardwired for connection, belonging, and community. Throughout history, our survival depended on our ability to cooperate, support each other, and form strong social bonds. Loneliness in this context is a signal that our innate need for connection is not being met. It is a warning sign that something is amiss in our social environment. The digital age, while offering numerous benefits, has inadvertently disrupted our natural social rhythms. We spend more time interacting with screens than with each other. We prioritize virtual connections over real-world relationships. This shift has created a disconnect between our innate need for connection and the ways in which we are fulfilling it, contributing to the rise of loneliness and its associated health problems. The constant barrage of notifications, emails, and messages contributes to digital overload, a state of chronic stress and exhaustion stemming from excessive technology use. This overload can have detrimental effects on our mental and emotional well-being, exacerbating feelings of loneliness and isolation. One significant consequence of digital overload is the erosion of empathy. The more time we spend online, the less time we spend engaging in face-to-face interactions. This can lead to a decline in our ability to read social cues, understand nonverbal communication, and respond to the emotional needs of others. The result is a diminished capacity for empathy, a key ingredient in building and maintaining meaningful relationships. Moreover, digital overload can create a vicious cycle of loneliness. As we become increasingly overwhelmed by the digital world, we may retreat further into ourselves, seeking solace in online distractions rather than engaging in real-life interactions. This avoidance reinforces feelings of isolation and perpetuates the cycle of loneliness. It is crucial to recognize the signs of digital overload and take steps to manage our technology use before it further erodes our capacity for connection. Section 5: AI, a double-edged sword. Artificial intelligence, or AI, presents both opportunities and challenges in the context of the loneliness paradox. On the one hand, AI has the potential to alleviate loneliness by providing companionship, social support, and personalized experiences. For example, AI-powered chatbots can offer a listening ear, social robots can provide companionship to the elderly, and virtual reality platforms can create immersive social experiences. However, it is crucial to acknowledge the limitations of AI in addressing the complexities of human connection. While AI can simulate empathy and companionship, it cannot replicate the genuine emotional connection that arises from shared experiences, mutual vulnerability, and the intricate dance of human interaction. Over-reliance on AI for social fulfillment could exacerbate the loneliness paradox, leading to increased social isolation and a diminished capacity for real-world relationships. The key lies in striking a balance. AI can be a valuable tool for combating loneliness, but it should complement, not replace, human interaction. We must be mindful of the potential risks of over-reliance on AI and prioritize fostering genuine human connections in our increasingly digital lives. Section 6: Reclaiming Real-World Connections. Combating the loneliness paradox requires a conscious effort to reclaim real-world connections and prioritize meaningful interactions. We must actively seek out opportunities for face-to-face engagement, whether it's joining a local club, volunteering in our communities, or simply having coffee with a friend. One effective strategy is to establish technology-free zones in our lives. Designate specific times and spaces where devices are off-limits, such as during meals, family time, or social gatherings. This allows us to be fully present in the moment and engage more deeply with the people around us. It also sends a powerful message to ourselves and others that we value real-world connections over digital distractions. Another crucial step is to be more intentional about our social media use. Instead of passively scrolling through feeds, actively engage with content that resonates with us, connect with people who share our interests, and use these platforms as a springboard for real-world interactions. Remember that social media should complement, not replace, our offline lives. Section 7: Fostering Meaningful Relationships. Building meaningful relationships requires vulnerability, empathy, and a willingness to be present with others. It's about sharing our authentic selves, listening with intention, and offering support without judgment. It's about nurturing connections that make us feel seen, heard, and valued. One way to foster deeper connections is to practice active listening. When engaging in conversations, put aside distractions, focus on the other person's words and body language, and ask clarifying questions. This shows that you are genuinely interested in what they have to say and creates a space for deeper understanding. Another important aspect of meaningful relationships is reciprocity. Be willing to both give and receive support, share your joys and sorrows, and be there for each other through life's ups and downs. Building strong relationships is a two-way street that requires effort, vulnerability, and a shared commitment to connection. Section 8: The Importance of Mindfulness. Cultivating mindfulness is essential in our technology-saturated world. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment, noticing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of how technology affects our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. We can then make conscious choices about how we use technology, setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing activities that nourish our well-being. Mindfulness also helps us appreciate the simple joys of human connection. By being fully present in our interactions, We can savor the laughter of a friend, the warmth of a hug, or the beauty of a shared moment. These are the moments that make life worth living, the moments that technology can enhance but never replace. Section 9. Bridging the virtual and real. The loneliness paradox highlights the importance of finding a balance between our digital and physical lives. Technology is not inherently good or bad, it's how we use it that matters. By being mindful of our technology consumption, prioritizing real-world connections, and fostering meaningful relationships, we can bridge the gap between the virtual and real and create a more connected and fulfilling life. The future of connection lies not in rejecting technology, but in harnessing its power to enhance our offline lives. Imagine a world where AI facilitates meaningful connections, where social media platforms encourage real-world interactions, and where technology empowers us to build stronger and more fulfilling relationships. This is the vision we must strive for, a future where technology empowers connection, not isolation. The journey begins with each of us. Let us choose to be present, to connect authentically, and to build a world where loneliness is a distant memory. The power to bridge the gap lies within us. If you like this video, please hit the button like and subscribe. And if you want to make a further step, please share this video with a friend. This will motivate us to create more interesting videos. Thank you for watching.